Hey, it's me. I'm just here to show you a cool new retro computer I got. I got this at a garage sale for, a really good deal. I just, there was an old man back there and I asked him, hey, do you have any old computers you want to sell? And he said, yeah, sure. I've got this old PC, I'm not sure what to do with it. And we've been trying to get rid of it for years and, we just haven't had any interest until now, and so they let me down to their basement and they sold me this computer here. And I think I've got something really special on my hands because they really have no idea what they've been holding on to this whole time. It's really something. So anyway, I'm joined here by my new friend Senfril. This is Senfril, everybody. He's a really big snouty kind of guy. So anyway, here it is. The Blue Lobster computer of some kind. I looked this up. I guess it's some kind of yet another one of those dissolved local computer stores, and don't know where they were at or how long they served or anything like that, but they are just not around anymore. But as you can see, it's got the usual CD-ROM drive and floppy. Nothing too special there. Obviously AT case because momentary power, the toggle power switch and the turbo button, as well as a key lock. Those are pretty deadbeat giveaways. But if you look down here, there's some little badges right here for a Pentium 2 and designed for Windows NT and Windows 95. Now this is really impressive stuff here. Now I'm presuming this is a 440LX motherboard, probably. Now, the thing about these computers is, on a Pentium 2, you do not install Windows 98, okay? You don't do that. That's crazy. The reason for that is because, when Microsoft released Windows 98, they included a shell by default that's just really, really bloated. It's going to slow down your computer by a huge margin, and it's really not worth dealing with it. And so if you could put Windows 95 on there, you're going to have a much better time. It's very snappy, even on 46. Anyway, so I was a little bit too lazy to get a more proper setup here with the CRT and shit like that. I just really wanted to get this thing out of the way before I say I would go on to other things. But alright, well, let's check out the back. Actually, Amazon case, a little bit unusual. I know they were expanding into the computer business around this time, but most people didn't really seem to care that much for it. So you got your typical power supply, AT keyboard connector, also a clear indication of what this form factor is. VGA, serial, and PS2. No Voodoo, but what can you really expect? This is probably just a casual home user. Modem, pretty expected, and I'm pretty this has definitely got to be ISA sound because the fact that it's just on the bottom, that's where they typically located the ISA slots. It was always below the PCI, and if this is on top, maybe that's AGP, considering it's a Pentium 2. Unless it's not, they're just lying. But let me see if I can go and try to hook this up now. Let's see what I've got. Keyboard connector. If I can get the how come it doesn't fit in the goddamn thing? I just want to fuck you.
You're waiting for just a little fire over the course there, huh?
I got it, man. Oh my god. What is this? This thing is so heavy. I can't believe. Take my flipper strength for granted, I guess. And mouse. Shit, USB. Won't be able to do anything with that. But anyway, let me see if I can get this thing fired up. I wonder if this has a battery. Let's see. Beep. Oh, it's 400 megahertz. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this is like a 440BX chipset. Yeah, it says right there, 440BX. So yeah, this is some serious stuff. This would have come out just in time before Microsoft started pushing out Windows 98 and that shitty software. 64 megabytes of RAM, and as you can see, it's loading Windows 95. No mention of Microsoft Internet Explorer. I wonder if they just decided to remove the logo .sys there, and now it's just falling back to the default one in io.sys. But bing, bing, bing. All right, so yeah, we have the classic Windows 95 desktop here. So yeah, this is a pretty cool setup. I would say it's before they did all the bloated IE shit there. So pretty good stuff. It's got the standard loadout of It's got the standard loadout of Windows software. You got your WordPad and you've got your Paint, and so I can draw something real quick. And yeah, here you are. It's your standard whale, I guess. Whatever. And and it runs DOS games just fine. I mean, you just this is clearly episode 4 being shown here. That's the real stuff right there. Episode 4. Everyone's always going on the internet going about, but the Hanger is so iconic, man. And it's just like, you're going, now shut up. Look, see, episode 4? I mean, you haven't played Doom until you've played the killer opening stages of episode 4, okay? You just have to do it. I think it's only in the Ultimate Doom release that was like a later CD-ROM thing, but he's booping my leg. Zenfreel, what do you want? Are you thirsty? Hey, come with me. I'll open up the fountain for you, okay? All right, here. Alright, I got another game going here. I think they loaded Full Tilt Pinball on here. Very nice. Let's go slay some dragons. I'm sorry, Durgies. Pardon my casual racism there. But as you can see, this is one of the 3 tables that it comes with. Kind of a fun game, but I guess it's, I haven't played this table as much, but anyway, being a casual home computer. You'd expect it to have some games for the kids and stuff, but of course you want to look serious too, right? So obviously you'd want to have some Office software on there as well. So here is Microsoft Word 97. You just go in there and you type shit. This is a very important fax that I'm sending over to P. So, you know, surely nothing would go wrong, right? Oh. Yeah. Okay, I mean, you know, it's not that big of a deal, right? Because you can survive a blue screen in Windows 9X, but I can't say it's a guaranteed thing. You know, the way to get rid of these, I mean, there's like it boils down to three things. You know, one, you know, got to make sure the memory's good. Two, make sure, you know, the hard drive isn't failing. And three, check your system configuration, you know, if there's any shitty drivers in there. And, of course, also, you should probably set Plug and Play OS installed to no, and just have the BIOS handle all the Plug and Play devices. But we'll just press a key and see what happens. Oh. Where did my fax go? Fuck this PC! Whoa. It's my Mighty Dolphin foot, I guess. Anyway, so that was the Blue Lobster computer, Windows 95 Pentium 2 PC, and just another thing to add to my collection. And as always, have a good one and keep computing.